Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on November 12th, 2014. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, where we got white, blue, sunny skies and white, sandy beaches. What a beautiful morning it is this morning. Nice cool breeze. No AC today. Looking nice. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL, Excellence and Trading. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I am your moderator for the market opening preview every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, please remember on Friday we have the Friday wrap-up, which is about 4 or 5 hours after the New York close, which for me, being in Thailand, is Saturday morning. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday, and traders, I'm still here. I've decided to stay in Thailand as an expat, and I'm having a great time in my second career trading the Forex markets every single trading day, not necessarily in a trade, but looking for opportunities. Traders, this is a risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware and be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most of all, traders, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's get over to the news and commentary. Look at this. Well, I see a lot of green after the close of New York. The Dow 30 closed up just barely at 0.01%. S&P 500 closed up 0.07%, with the Nasdaq 100 closing 0.27 in the green. The Russell 2000 also in the green at 0.03%, just made it there. Let's head over to the Eurozone, and let's take a look at the DAX closed at 0.18%. The FTSE 100 closed at 0.24% in the green. The CAC 40 in the green at 0.50%, with the Eurostoxx 50 at 0.32%. All right, let's go over to my side of the world, where we're in Asia. And let's take a look. The Nikkei 225, these are currently trading, is up 1.58%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney is in the red at 0.77%, with the Shanghai also in the red at 0.46%, and the Hang Seng is barely in the green at 0.02%, and the Kospi is in the green at 0.43%. Traders, let's head on over to the calendar. Before the London Open, we have FOMC. I cannot say that name, but anyhow, we have a speaker out of the FOMC about 3 hours before the London Open. During the London session, we have average earnings index, which comes out during the London Open. That's a high impact. Also, we have climate change account, comes out at the same time. And then we have Bank of England Governor Carney speaking later on during London lunch. And we have the Bank of England inflation report coming out. So London session is pretty big on data today. We'll keep an eye on all of that. Going into the New York session, traders, I have to tell you, there is nothing going on in the New York session. All right, traders, let's move along. Let's get over to the 60-minute charts. These are 60-minute Forex charts. We're going to go over 6 currency pairs. All right, here's the euro dollar. As you know, we're bearish in the euro. I don't know what happened in New York. This just took a really tumble to the upside. I have no idea what happened. I tried to look at Trade the News. Somebody must have come out and said something for this to just pop up like that. However, I'm bearish. I want to sell the euro dollar. Look at the daily chart. There's no reason to be buying this. However, if this closes above the 200 exponential moving average at 1.2491, I would have to reassess and maybe take that buy trade if it closes above and proves itself that 200 exponential moving average. You can see we're looking to take profit at 1.2412, and we're looking to get in at about 1.2565 or 70 or 60, in that zone somewhere. Traders, this is about 5 hours before the London Open, so we're going to see 5 candlesticks before the London Open, so things can change. All right, here's the pound dollar. Pound's a little tricky. This is also bearish. If you take a look at the daily chart, we're just below the 200 exponential moving average where we want to be, and basically I just put a nice trend line there. That's a 4-touch trend line. You know, at that 1.5900 area would be a great place to take this short. We're going to use the 200 exponential moving average just above it as our stop loss. We're going to come down to 1.5845. That's a nice 33 pip trade, 45 pip trade, and that is looking good if the pound dollar will give us that opportunity to get in. And I wouldn't necessarily have to wait for London Open to get into this trade. If this gives me that trade before that, I have no problem getting into the trade early. Traders, the Aussie dollar, our friend the Aussie, looking to sell this. The issue here is that this is above the 200 exponential moving average, and I don't know if it's going to come back down, but it's in a range for the last 6 hours. So we're going to have to see what happens here at London Open. This I will not even think about touching until the London Open. I want to sell this at the 50% Fibonacci level at 0.8653. We want to take profit at 85.24. This is a nice trade if this ends up to work out. This can be a really, really nice day if we can get this trade to do its thing. But it is a commodity pair, and you know how commodity pairs are. They just do what they want to do. All right, traders, let's go over here to the Euro Aussie. Traders, Euro Aussie is bearish. It's also bearish on the daily chart. I'm just looking for this to pull back. I need this to pull back to the 50% level at 1.4382. And I've placed two take profit areas. One is at 43.36 and the other is at 42.69.70 area. So, but we need this pullback. I really don't want to take this. If it breaks this, we're going to want to see a retest of that support line before we take it short. Kind of interested to see how this is going to work out. But if you take a look at this trade, spatially, you can see that this pair is absolutely bearish, and we just want to stay with the trend. And I'm looking to sell this. This is the Euro Aussie 60-minute chart. All right, traders, let's head on over to the Euro Yen. Look at this thing. This thing is bullish, bullish, bullish. It's been bullish for several days, and we just need to watch out for that. And basically, traders, what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for this to pull back to the 618. Everybody loves that 618, so let's get that pull back to the 618, and we're just going to take it back up to that resistance area at 144.56. We'd love for it to come back down at 142.84 is going to be our stop, and then of course the 200 exponential moving average at 141.96 is of no issue. So we want this to pull back to 143.867, and we want to take this up to 144.56, a nice 60 pip trade, which I think would be a happy day. Let's see if we can get this to do this. The pullback is so important, though, traders. Don't enter this trade now. Why? Because you're entering into support. Always into resistance. Always remember, we sell at resistance and we buy at support. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. This is pretty hard to read. You have to go to the daily chart. Take a look at the daily chart. And the daily chart is going to show you that this is bearish. The problem is that the daily chart's in a range and it's at support. And it just keeps bouncing up and down. It just keeps going all over the place. So it's really hard to get a concrete idea of what the daily chart is doing. It's going sideways. Now, the issue is that these sideways moves are 60, 70, and 80 pips. So that's the issue with this. However, this is at resistance, and it's a 3-touch area at resistance, and basically I want to sell this. I want this to come back down. You can see the large trend line I put there, and then you can see the second trend line, and that's where I want to take it short at about 0.7800 would be fine. Just want to take it down to the 200, which would be fine at 0.7770, and we could take profit there. That's a 33 pip move there. You'll be break even. You'll be in profit. You could actually get out of the trade at that point and have a great day. Or if it just goes right through it and there's no resistance, it doesn't give you any kind of resistance or any trouble, take it down to 77.28, which is previous resistance. And if you look left of the chart, you will see that this has reacted at that price zone in the past. So we want to keep a good eye on that. Very interesting pair to trade today, the New Zealand dollar. We'll keep an eye on that for you all. All right. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL, Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today in the market opening preview, November 12th, 2014. Traders, have a great trading day, and remember to trade smart and not hard, and we will catch you tomorrow before the London Open. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Take care, and bye-bye.